Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe and fine at home. Today, we will discuss the fifth part of chapter 2 landforms, that is, plains. Plains are the broad, flat land as the area where we used to live in Haryana. Our Haryana is a plain area, is the area of plains. Okay, let's look at the schema of the today's video. Today we will learn about plains, type of plains, importance or advantages of plains, and impact of plains on the life of people. Now let us study about the plains. Plains are the low flat land with very gentle slope. Its elevation is about 500 feet or above the sea level. It doesn't exceed the height of 200 meter above the sea level. Plains, their normal height is near to 200 meters above the sea level. Above 200 meters, the plateaus used to come. In some areas, the surface in the plains are leveled, but some areas are adulting, or we can say rolling or rough. That means some of the plains have few very small hills, or some ups and downs in the plain area. Plains are mostly formed in the middle of continents. Plains are formed by different processes. On the basis of formation, they are classified into three types: structural plains, erosional plains, and depositional plains. First of all, we will discuss about the structural plains. They are formed when the rock layers are almost horizontal. We can say the tectonic plates are horizontal near the coast. These plains are broad and wide. If we take an example, the eastern coastal plains of India are a good example of structural plains as they are broad and wide. If the plains are formed newly, then in that case they are not very broad, not very wide. They are in a very small space, but they are structural plains. Next comes the erosional plains. Erosional plain, as it clear by the name only, that the plains that are formed due to the erosion of that area, or we can say due to the continuous wearing away of the high land, convert highland into a low plain area. As near the Aravallis, the area near the Aravallis are formed due to the erosion only. The main agents are wind or the running water. Third is the depositional plain, as it's also clear from the name that it is formed due to the deposition of the sand, clay, or silt from the other high places to the low lying areas. So we can also say that the areas from where the wind and the water erode the rocks become the erosional plains. Where the weathering is taking place, it becomes the erosional plains, and the area where the agents deposit the eroded material forms the depositional plains. As our Gangetic plains, they are the good example of it. Let's take some more different examples from the world. The structural plains example is the Russian platform. It's a good example of structural plains. Erosional plains, Western Siberian plains are a very good example of erosional plains. And next is the depositional plains. They are very familiar, very fertile land. The northern plains of India, Mississippi, Missouri basins in the USA, and Yangtze basin in the China. They are very famous. Next comes the characteristics and the advantages of the plains. We can also call the importance of plains. It is a leveled low surface area. The plains are rich in alluvial soil deposits, so they are very fertile. As they are fertile, they are densely populated too. If we talk for the advantages are also related to the characteristics only. These areas are very beneficial as all the things are easily available. These have rich fertile soil, so agriculture is very good. Due to the flat surface in such areas, buildings are constructed very easily. Communication is also easily available. So, construction of the roads, railways, airports is very easy. That is why the cities in such areas are densely populated, or we can say mostly big cities are located in the plain areas. If we compare the life of people living in mountains, plateaus, and plains, we will find the plains are the mostly or the densely populated. Because of the plain, flat area, construction is easy. In some areas, climate is too severe, that is, either too hot, too cold, or too wetty also. So, these areas are not developed or are barren areas. As the coastal areas have moderate climate but far from the coast, as in the northern India, have the severe climate. The temperate regions are more or less moderate. Due to plain areas, agriculture is done in abundant. Even roadways, railways, airways, and inland waterways are easily built. Due to transport network and large buildings, plains are suitable for the industries also. So we can say that agriculture, industry, trade and commerce are main occupations of the plain areas. As the construction is very easy in the plain areas. If we talk for the house building, the house are made of the concrete material and that is very easily available in the plains. So we have talked about the different landforms in this chapter. With this plains, we have completed this chapter. Now revise this chapter thoroughly so that we can take a test of it. Thank you.